Imagine someone taking everything you've worked for, your reputation, your friendships, your opportunities. Now imagine doing nothing. Not because you're powerless, but because you've discovered a strength few people ever understand. This is the story of Elias, a man who was betrayed by the friend he trusted most. Elias lived in a quiet village, surrounded by forests and mountains. He wasn't the richest man. He wasn't the strongest, but everyone respected his honesty. His closest friend, Marcus, often worked beside him. They dreamed together, built together, trusted one another completely, until ambition changed everything. When the village elder retired, a new leader had to be chosen. Many believed Elias deserved the position. Marcus feared living in his friend's shadow. Instead of improving himself, he destroyed the reputation of the man who trusted him. He spread lies. He whispered rumors. He convinced people that Elias was dishonest. Within weeks, everything changed. Neighbors stopped greeting him. Customers stopped visiting. Even old friends kept their distance. One evening, Elias' younger brother slammed his fist onto the table. Fight back. Expose him. Make him suffer. Elias looked calmly into the fire. Then he replied, if I become like him to defeat him, then I've already lost. His brother couldn't understand. Neither could the village. Months passed. Marcus became the village leader. He enjoyed the attention, the praise, the power. Meanwhile, Elias quietly rebuilt his life. He worked harder than ever. He helped strangers without expecting anything in return. He planted trees whose shade he knew he might never enjoy. People thought he had given up. In reality, he was becoming stronger. An old traveler once stopped by Elias' home. Seeing his peaceful spirit, he asked, don't you hate the man who ruined your life? Elias smiled. I refuse to let him rent space in my mind. The traveler nodded. Then you are freer than most kings. Years later, a terrible drought struck the region. Crops failed. Rivers dried up. Panic spread across the village. Marcus had spent years chasing popularity instead of preparing for hardship. He had no plan, no reserves, no answers. But Elias had quietly built underground water storage, planted drought-resistant crops, and helped neighboring villages create food reserves. Not for praise, not for recognition, simply because it was the right thing to do. Soon, the same villagers who once rejected him came asking for help. Elias opened his gates. He shared his food, his water, his knowledge, without asking who had believed the lies, without demanding apologies. Marcus stood silently before him, ashamed. I don't deserve your kindness, Elias replied. Kindness isn't given because people deserve it. It's given because I refuse to become someone bitterness controls. Marcus lowered his head. For the first time in years, he understood what real strength looked like. Stoic philosophy teaches that revenge often gives your enemy one final victory. They hurt your life once, but revenge allows them to keep hurting your mind. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past. It breaks its control over your future. Psychology agrees. People who let go of resentment experience less stress, better focus, and greater emotional resilience. The strongest person isn't the one who carries the heaviest anger. It's the one who knows when to put it down. One day, a child asked Elias, what is the greatest weapon? He smiled. A peaceful mind. Because no sword, no insult, no betrayal can defeat someone who refuses to surrender their character. So remember this. People may steal your money. They may steal your opportunities. They may even damage your reputation. But only you can surrender your peace. Don't give anyone that power. Build your future while others waste their lives chasing revenge. Because, in the end, the greatest victory isn't proving them wrong. It's becoming someone their actions can no longer control. The crowd talks. The disciplined build. And those who master themselves always win.